Hey everyone, I'm working to hit 1,000 subscribers and I need your help to get there. If you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button right now.
Breaking news has landed, and it's the kind that makes your stomach tighten before your mind can catch up. One moment, everything feels familiar, and the next, the landscape has shifted beneath your feet. That was Wednesday in Toronto, a day when emotions ran wild and the baseball world tilted ever so slightly off its axis. Welcome back to the Blue Jays Report. And before we go any further, make sure you like the video, share it with a fellow fan, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a moment like this. It began with an image that felt almost unreal. Bichette, the shortstop many fans had grown up watching, stood in front of cameras wearing New York Mets colors. For years, Bichette had been stitched into the identity of the Blue Jays, a constant presence through rebuilds, breakthroughs, and near misses. Seeing him in another uniform felt like spotting a familiar face in a stranger's family photo. It was jarring, uncomfortable, and deeply emotional for a fan base that had invested heart and hope into his journey. Just hours after signing a staggering 3-year, $126 million contract, Bichette faced the New York media. What should have been a routine introduction quickly became a lightning rod. When asked why he chose the Mets, his answer was simple, direct, and explosive. Winning, he said, had always been his priority, and in his view, the Mets were doing everything possible to achieve that. Those words traveled fast, hitting Toronto like a cold wind through an open window. For many Blue Jays fans, the comment felt unfair, even dismissive. This was a team that had come within 2 outs of a World Series title just last season, a team that had poured roughly $337 million into free agents this very offseason, loudly declaring its intention to win now. The idea that Toronto wasn't serious enough stung deeply. Debate erupted instantly, with some fans defending Bichette's right to choose his path, while others felt betrayed by the way the departure was framed. Yet, while the noise grew louder, the Blue Jays didn't stand still. Almost as if on cue, the organization responded not with words, but with action. On the very same day, Toronto quietly pointed towards the future, announcing a major step in the development of a young shortstop whose name is already beginning to carry weight. Arjun Nimala, selected 20th overall in the 2023 draft, was invited to Major League spring training, a powerful signal at a delicate moment. Nimala's story reads like the opening chapter of something special. Drafted out of Strawberry Crest High School in Florida at just 17, he instantly made history as the highest drafted Indian American athlete across all major U.S. professional sports. The Blue Jays backed their belief with a $3 million signing bonus, an enormous vote of confidence for someone so young. From the outset, he wasn't just a prospect, he was a statement. Physically, he looks the part. At around 6'1" and 190 pounds, he carries a strong, athletic frame that scouts love for a shortstop. More importantly, he's moved quickly. In just 2 full minor league seasons, he climbed to High A with the Vancouver Canadians, showing maturity beyond his years. Now, just 2 years into his professional career, he's stepping onto the same spring training fields as established major leaguers. The significance of this invitation cannot be overstated. Nimala isn't yet on the 40-man roster, yet the Blue Jays want him in camp, learning, observing, and measuring himself against the best. He currently ranks as the 3rd best prospect in the organization and 68th in all of Major League Baseball, according to MLB Pipeline. That's rare company for someone barely removed from high school. No one expects him to break camp with the big league club, but that isn't the point. This is about exposure, belief, and vision. Training under John Schneider and the Major League staff offers lessons that can't be taught anywhere else. It's another brick laid carefully into what could become the next great Blue Jays story. Scouts have long praised Nimala's offensive potential, noting above-average power for his age and position. They've also pointed out how perfectly he fits into Toronto's state-of-the-art player development system. Add to that the historic weight he carries, with the chance to become the first player of Indian descent in MLB, his journey becomes bigger than baseball alone. So yes, Bichette's departure still hurts. It echoes, lingers, and raises uncomfortable questions. But at the same time, a new name is rising, full of promise and possibility. The past may feel bittersweet, but the future at shortstop is already taking shape. And that, perhaps, is the most poetic response of all. What do you make of it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell here on the Blue Jays Report, because the next chapter is already being written.